All right, folks, we are back live at CES Twin River Casino in Lincoln, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the magic happened. You guys know me, Mike Scaramuzzo. This is my partner, Danny Bazikowski.
Guys, we'll be calling the card tonight for the first fight here at CES for 2018. Good card tonight. We've got about 6 fighters making their pro debut. And we have a championship fight tonight. It's going to be for the vacant heavyweight title. So, cards looking good tonight. Already a vibe in the air, so it should be a great fight night tonight.
All right. We're going to go through the fight card, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are watching us and you guys are having difficulty hearing us or seeing us, which I don't know how, because I have my wife's laptop here, and it's Apple, and this thing is crispy, clean, ladies and gentlemen. I'm shocked. Anyway, shoot us a text if you can't hear us. We're going to go starting from the light heavyweight fight. We're going to go the Fabio and James. What do you think, Danny? Talk to me on this one.
Fabio's making his first pro debut, so all can go by his amateur fights, but he's been impressive. And being the local favorite, I think we're going to give Fabio a nod on this one. He's fighting against James Colossid Desard, who's out of Plattsburgh, New York. And basically, this is going to be his 4th fight, but he's 0-3, so he hasn't had that much luck in the ring. So I'm going to go with Fabio.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on this one, Danny, too. Fabio's record is he's 3-1. He's also a favorite of mine because he's actively serving in the military. So, being from my background, I was a Cub Scout leader and so on and so forth. So,
association with
exactly. So,
on a serious note, Fabio, thank you for your service, and we're gonna be rooting for you tonight.
Absolutely, folks. Absolutely. Next fight, Tommy
Davis and Armis Guyton, both making their pro debut. Armis fighting out of Ithaca, New York, on the Bomb Squad fight club, and obviously they got some good names coming out of there. I said don't know a lot about either one of these fights because they're only making their pro debut tonight.
Right.
But I'm going with Armis Guyton on this one.
Wow.
He's going to bring some tonight.
Really? Wow. I guess this is going to be our first disagreement, Danny. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to go with Tommy.
The first of many tonight.
Exactly. I'm going to go with Tommy, Danny. I'm not going to lie to you. He's 19 years old. He's young. He's hungry. Last 3 of his victories, Danny, by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen. That's no joke. Nothing to laugh about. But I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be some fireworks in this fight. I could already tell. Next fight. What do we got, Danny, for the next fight? Brandon?
It's a featherweight fight between Brandon Marcotte.
Yep.
He's fighting out of Hempstead, New Hampshire. He's also making his pro debut, and he'll be fighting against John Costa out of the Boston Brazilian Martial Arts out of Boston, Massachusetts, also making his pro debut.
Yep.
Being out of the Brazilian, that's the bread and butter of MMA. So I'm going to go with Costa on this one.
Yep. I'm going to go with Costa too. I think this fight's definitely not going to go the whole distance. I think it's definitely going to be. I think Costa's going to get the submission. To be honest with you, he's been working hard. I know a couple of guys that work out with him, and they say he's the real deal, dude. So we'll take it from there, I guess. We'll find out.
All right, the next fight on the card we're going to go over is going to be our only female fight of the night. Long-awaited debut of Hillary Rose fighting out of Norfolk, Mass. She's making her pro debut. She's very impressive in the amateur ranks, so she'll be fighting Lindsey Williams, who's out of Minnesota Martial Arts Academy.
Yep.
Her record right now as a pro is 1-2. But again, on this one here, Hillary's been impressive with her amateur fight, so I'm going with Hillary Rose on this one.
I'm going to agree with you on this one too. Hillary actually held, if I'm correct, the strawweight title, amateur strawweight title. So I think she's going to pull it off. I don't think this fight's going to go the distance, Danny. I think, like I said before, at this weight class, we're going to see a lot of speed, a lot of endurance, and I think there's going to be some fireworks flying. Like always at Twin River, ladies and gentlemen. Like always.
It's difficult to say you have come here and don't see a good card. All the cards are good here.
Yep.
All the fighters are hungry. So What we're going to do tonight, though, is we're going to make sure we're calling the fights for you. So for those of you that couldn't come out to Twin River to see us tonight, we're going to make sure we call the fights so you can kind of hear what's going on.
And folks, like I say to you every time I'm here, who else would you rather listen to? Come on. Let's be honest here, folks.
You make a valid point, right?
Exactly. And I'll be honest with you, you made a valid point, too. All the fights here tonight are going to be awesome. And Mike Parenti, for those who don't know, he is the fight matchmaker extraordinaire. He puts these fights together, ladies and gentlemen. He does a great job. Great job. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bringing them here to Lincoln, Rhode Island.
There's no bums here, let me tell you.
Absolutely. All right, next prediction for our card is going to be a bantamweight fight. It's going to be local guy, Rico Scasurio. He's fighting out of Peabody, Mass. He's got an impressive record, 8-1, only 1 loss. 3 of those by knockout, 1 by submission. He's going to be fighting against a fighter with a little less experience, Jamie Hernandez, who's fighting out of Colorado. Only with 4 pro fights, he's 3-1. So I got to go with Rico on this one. I think his experience going to come into play on this one here. He's got more fights, and like I said, he's been impressive. He can finish his fight either standing or on the ground.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be honest with you, Antonio. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just write it down and we'll address it. We're going to obviously give you a play-by-play of the fights. Obviously, if you guys couldn't make it here, we're here for you. We are going to be the eyes and ears of CES tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And what better looking guys, what better guys to do it than me and my boy Danny here. So I'm going to agree with you on this fight too. I'm going to go with Rico. I think the experience is going to show. He's had some pretty impressive wins, and we're gonna find out soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. So
our next fight on our main card is going to be Dylan Lockhart. He's locally out of House, New Hampshire. He's going to be fighting Shane Manley, who's out of New York. This fight can go either way. I think both these guys are going to come and they're going to bang.
Yep.
It's going to be a stand-up fight. They're known more for their striking. Each has to win by submission. Dylan's record's 3-0. Shane's going to be 3-3. I'm going to go with the hometown for in this one, so I'm going with Dylan. I'm going Dylan with the knockout on this one. That's my prediction.
I'll agree. I'll agree with you on that one. I agree. I think, like I said before, I think these guys are here. They're hungry. They're ready to bang. So we're going to figure out exactly who figures this out.
All right. Further into our main card. Next fight's going to be in the welterweight fight. It's going to be Brian B.J. Marino fighting out of Attleboro, Massachusetts. He fights out of Lausanne MMA. You guys know Joe Lausanne for some of his fights in mixed martial arts. Always an exciting fighter. So you know right off the bat that Brian is well-rounded. He's got a 5-1 record, 3 knockouts, 2 submissions. So again, he can fight anywhere, either on the ground or on the standing position. So he's fighting against Jerome Mickle out of Bronx, New York. Yep. The 6 pro fights. He's 3-3. But again, I just think the way they train down at Lausanne MMA is going to have him more well-rounded. I think he's going to come in better prepared. And go with Brian on this one.
I'm going to go with Brian. I'm going to agree with you on this one. I'm going to go with Brian. He's a local guy. And I'll agree with Danny on this. They don't play out of that gym. I've been fortunate enough to go down there, and I know a bunch of guys that train out of that gym, and it's no joke.
They're going to come in shape and ready to fight.
Yeah, they have a talented group of guys down there that cover everything from Muay Thai to boxing to BJJ. You name it, they got it. It's a one-stop shop, folks. One-stop shop.
Absolutely. All right, here we go for our next fight. It's going to be a middleweight fight. Local favorite here, Tim the Bear Karen. He's going to be fighting Timothy the Good Soldier Woods.
Yep.
Tim fights out of Burgess MMA in Manchester, New Hampshire. He's got 7 pro fights to his name. He's a 6-1 record. Again, he's got 4 knockouts. He's got power in both hands, and he's got a couple of submissions, so he's comfortable on the ground as well. His opponent, Timothy Woods, he fights out of Team Lloyd, Temple Hills, Maryland, and basically he's got a 7-5 record. He's got 4 knockouts, 2 submissions.
Yep.
So another well-rounded fighter. However, I just think Tim's prepared for this fight. He's going to come in ready. British MMA, again, those fighters come ready to fight, so I'm giving Tim the nod on this one.
Yep. I'm going to agree with Danny on this one. So far, we've only had one disagreement, which is good.
We'll have more. We'll debate back and forth, but we're going to give you guys the best broadcast we can. So make sure you can see the fight even though you're not here. We're going to pictures.
Jason, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope all is well. I'll be seeing you soon.
All right, the co-main event tonight is going to be fan favorite Dennis Sweetbread Paiva. He's going to be fighting against Kevin Barberina. I'm going to go with Dennis on this one here. I think he's going to come in really hungry for this fight. Last fight he was in great shape. I think he's going to be able to push the pace. He's got good power. He's got 6 knockouts out of his 2 submissions, so he's well-rounded. And I think he's going to get the nod over Kevin tonight.
Absolutely. And I'll be honest with you, I think we got a message here, Danny, from Regional Fight Sports, and I think by the looks of it, he's asking where your backpack's at. So I'm assuming that this is Tommy, the Captain Evans. And the reason why he's not here, ladies and gentlemen, is I'll tell you, Tommy's got to fight tomorrow, for those who don't know. And if you don't know, you must be living under a rock, because it's going to be at Foxwoods. It's going to be electric. And my boy Tommy is going to get the knockout, and he's going to get the win.
Absolutely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you can tune in. If you can't come down, watch the fight. Support Tommy, because it's going to be explosive. Absolutely. And I'll be honest with you, he is ready to rock and roll. I love him. I believe in him. And I'll be honest with you, I would not want to be standing across the ring from Mr. Evans. He is serious. He's focused. He's hungry. So whoever you're fighting, Johnny Wild Child, Johnny Wild Hair, Johnny, whatever your name is, you best be ready, because my boy's coming for you.
Absolutely. Tommy's going to bring it. He's been training hard too, so that's why I'm here tonight. Tommy's prepping for his fight. He had the weigh-ins today. He's ready. He's good to go. We'll be there tomorrow cheering him on. But tonight, I'll be filling in for him and bringing you guys the live action here from Twin River.
What do we got next, Danny?
Next is our main event.
Wow.
And this is a big one here because this is for the vacant heavyweight title. This is the one that's going to get this crowd going crazy tonight. Hometown boy Greg Riggs Rebello, who's been impressive. Won 6 of his last 7 fights. He's got power in his left hand. If he catches Travis Diesel with his left hand, he could put Travis to sleep. However, Travis brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to the fight game. He's got over 97 fights to his career. He's got 75 wins, 21. He's fought a mixed martial artist for some big names. He's got a UFC stint. So Travis is no slouch. He's going to be tough tonight. So this is going to be the main event. And I'll tell you what, this is a tough card to call. Could go either way. Travis hasn't fought in about a year and a half. But if he comes ready to fight tonight, it's going to be a tough night for Greg. I hate myself for saying this. I want Greg to win. But given my prediction, I'm going to go with Travis Diesel.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm going to go with Travis for the win tonight. As much as I do not want to, Greg, my boy, man, I truly want you to win, but I'm just predicting Travis.
Folks, wow. Wow. I am shocked, but I respect your opinion, Danny. Here's what I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, about this fight right here. Travis, I agree with Danny. Travis does have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of experience coming to the octagon, ladies and gentlemen. Like Danny said, he's got close to 100 fights. That is impressive. He has fought the who's who of the UFC, of the heavyweight division. However, and I say however, and let me get a little closer for you folks. My boy, Greg Ribs Rebello, is going to pull this off with a massive, massive knockout. When Greg fires that left hand, ladies and gentlemen, you know, whoever has worked out with Greg, and I have, whoever's trained with him, and I have, his hand comes out like a piston. And when that thing connects, you are going to bed, ladies and gentlemen. You can have a jaw of steel. Once Greg makes contact with you, you are going night-night. And I think my prediction is going to be just that. I think he's going to land that left hand, and Travis is going to be going to La La Land.
Absolutely. And again, you want to see the local fighters do well. You always want to see all the fighters do well. I hope tonight is all the card is action-packed. We're going to be bringing it all to you live. We're going to be shutting down in a couple of minutes. Just want to bring you our predictions. And we're going to do a recap a little bit later, see how we went with our predictions.
Just wanted to say hi to a couple of guys. Mr. Evans, how are you, sir? Your son is definitely going to get the win tomorrow. I am rooting for him. He is a machine. He is in great shape, mentally and physically strong. He's not leaving there without the win. I guarantee you that. Damien, my boy, I've known him my whole life. Hope all is well. If you guys have any questions or concerns, write us. Lolly, how you doing, honey? Hope all is well. But we'll be back soon.
As soon as the fight card starts, we're bringing you play-by-play action, guys.
This should be starting in about 5 to 10 minutes. Like I said before, we appreciate you guys listening. Make sure you share Regional Fight Sports, ladies and gentlemen. And we will give you a play-by-play action of these fights. Wonderful cards. Great fights. Tommy Evans, you the man.